thing is, being married, they think that's a flex. So they think just because you're married, don't mean you like the person you with. Like you playing games with yourself. You're lying to yourself, and you want to placate to other people like you got this successful relationship. Yeah, I got a girlfriend. Can I can I finish? Yeah, but just because, like, come on now. She didn't talk about that man's personality. She didn't say nothing she liked about him. She just picked him for resources. That's no.
On social
That's
media,
wild.
No, no.
but y'all,
She's
Do
I'm
not post your
Afghan. Like, why
kids.
would I?
Do not post your.
I'm not
I'm
saying
not,
post.
but I'm just saying that's wild.
Please,
Why
Okay,
would I
please.
allow
post
me
a
to
fake
finish
picture?
making
Y'all are
the
so
point because you
cute.
don't know what I'm going to
That's a good
say.
looking couple.
And I know your kids are beautiful.
Thank you.
That's a good
You
looking
Thank you.
don't
couple.
know what
I
I'm
have
going
some
to say.
haters, but they're
And he got a
cute.
bag
And
and he
they're
got
both
nice teeth.
beautiful.
Thank you. Afghan
I'm not
And
baby.
he
hating.
came with the
I'm not hating.
resources.
Yeah,
The
I'm not
fuck?
hating. I'm not hating that. I'm not mad at that. That's good. That's better than I thought it was gonna be for sure.
So when you look at her profile, because I did go check her profile, I'm good for that. It looks like she's
Exactly.
thirst
You shouldn't
trapping.
be up here if
So I
you're a
don't
kept
think
Oh,
woman.
women should be on the internet who are married thirst trapping
Exactly.
with
You
no
shouldn't even
wedding
be
ring
up here if
on.
you're a
I
kept
mean,
Whoa.
woman.
just go check her
Ooh,
Not
pocket
profile.
at
says,
all.
She's
pocket
literally
No
thirst
says.
wedding
trapping, but
ring.
she has this beautiful
that's
Baby,
husband
it
in
might be
life.
too
wild.
I
Ooh,
don't
big.
believe
pocket
You
says.
nothing
don't
none of
see
you
a
Pocket
You know
say
you
how to
when
don't
she
says.
see a
attached
twerk
to this
with
single
thirst
video
trap?
of me
Cap.
twerking. You
Drop
don't
it.
girl,
see
please. You
anything
don't have to twerk for
revealing.
You
thirst
You
gotta
trap,
don't see
twerk
ma'am.
with
You
anything
thirst
of
twerk
my
trap.
for you
body.
thirst trap for
First of all,
attention.
I'm Muslim, so
You
we
don't
don't
have to
even
thirst trap.
operate
All
on
you have
that
to do
level.
is go look at her
But
profile and see if she's
no, you're
thirst
just
Hold
being
trapping.
a
on.
I
hater.
Hold
You're
also
on.
being
don't
a
see a
hater,
wedding
and that's
ring, ma'am.
okay. You're being a
I
Calm
don't
down.
see
hater.
a
no
wedding
pictures.
ring.
Calm
I
I
down.
don't see
disagree
a wedding
Guys,
ring. I
calm
they're
down.
don't.
probably
Calm down.
I don't
Hey,
see a
hey,
wedding
You're
ring,
being
ma'am.
a
That's
hater,
crazy.
but that's
what
okay.
language do you
Where's your
speak?
wedding
I don't
ring?
see nothing
Hold
thirsty
on.
about her page at all.
Where's your wedding
Drop
Pashto,
it.
ring?
pashto.
Wait, but
Where's
her
your
Yeah.
body
wedding?
is completely covered in
Her
all
Hey,
wedding.
hey,
makeup.
hey,
Thank you, lovely.
can't nobody hear nothing. It's a bunch of
Pashto.
smoke,
I
for
speak
real, for
I
real.
Pashto.
speak
I speak
Pashto too.
Farsi too, but I speak
I
Pashto.
speak a little
Ooh,
bit
talk
Farsi.
shit to
I
each
speak
other.
I
Go,
speak
go.
Pashto. It's the same shit.
Yeah, same. I'm Kandari. I speak 100%
I'm from
Pashto.
Jalalabad. Me too. Same
Oh,
shit.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same shit.
Oh my
But
God, look
but
at
my
this
husband
cultural
does
love.
not like me wearing revealing clothes. He doesn't care if I'm on TikTok. He's sleeping upstairs. He don't give two shits. He's not like weird about that stuff. So I know you want to say I should be posting XYZ. You just sound like a little bit of a hater, but that's cool. Do your thing.
What do I have to hate, ma'am? Have you
I don't
seen
know.
me?
You've
I'm
been up
50
here.
years
Yeah,
old. Are
drops
you
fine
serious?
too. Drops fine too. It's
I'm
fine. Drop was
50, ma'am. No, no.
Drop was
I'm
every.
Sorry,
She
I'm
was.
not
40.
50.
She
I'm
was
up right
flexing.
there with you,
I'm not
girl.
50. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm 51. I'm actually a
I'm
grandmother.
in my mid 40s.
I'm
I'm not a
actually a
little kid
You're
grandmother.
both
either.
very beautiful. I
Mid
was
I'm
just trying to
actually a
40s.
understand
grandmother.
the ARZ.
I didn't
ARZ,
say
I'm sorry.
anything on
She's
her
completely
looks.
covered. That's all I was saying. She
I
doesn't
didn't
look like
say,
she's thirst trapping to me, but
Thank
I
you,
could be
ma'am.
wrong.
lovely.
I
Well,
mean,
you need to ask one of the
I don't see
men
the
what
picture of
thirst
her
trapping
husband
is,
on
because you
there.
can thirst
But I
trap
mean, is it
completely
because her
covered.
body
I
is
mean,
You
I
know
don't see
what?
completely
no.
that,
I don't see the
so
picture
her
of her
clothes
husband on her.
fit
AFG,
that way?
because he's
Call
Afghan,
me
I would
Bayboy.
trust
Call me
him.
Bayboy. Call me Bayboy. That's what I
There's
call
a
Okay,
him.
Bayboy.
reason.
I'm not necessarily saying you gotta
Because
post your
he is
husband,
from
but
the
That's
I
same
right.
don't see him.
country, he would be able to say if he believes that my profile is thirst trapping. But
Okay,
go
that's
ahead.
fine. There's a reason that
Do you see a
I don't
women,
think it
picture
is.
of
Drop.
her
I'm
husband
not
up
even
there,
hating, bro.
there's
bro?
I
a
don't think it
reason
is.
that women put full body.
Do
She's
you see a
sticking out her
picture
tongue and
of
all
her
this,
husband
ma'am.
on there,
Sir,
bro?
please stop playing with me. She's telling you she's a
Do
40-something year
you see the
old.
picture of her husband
Come on,
on
man.
there anywhere?
I don't put a picture of my
You
girl
you
on none of my
also
shit.
don't see a picture of my
I think
kids.
that's an Afghan thing. I don't put a picture of
I'm
my,
just
my
Thank
saying.
kids
you.
or my girl or nothing.
Thank
None of
you,
that. You know
I'm
what I'm
gonna have
saying?
at least
Please,
one.
please,
I'm
please.
Yeah,
just I'm just
absolutely.
These
saying. I'm
these
just
are
saying.
not pictures.
I'm gonna have at
These
least
are not.
one. I'm gonna have at least one.
Where's her wedding ring?
She's completely covered.
What does covered have to do with thirst
Because
trapping?
when I think of thirst trapping, I think of a girl with
That's
like her
not what
titties
thirst
and her
trapping
ass
is.
hanging
Thirst
out.
trapping is putting putting pictures of your full body to get the attention or the gaze of men. It's about the
Oh,
gaze of men. It has nothing to do with if
girl, the
you're
gays of
covered or
men is
not.
watching you,
I
Asia.
don't know, drop. It's not that bad,
Nah, that's
It's
not at all
that. It's the
bad though.
gaze.
You can't
Y'all
you can't you
Afghan.
can't say she's
Y'all should
thirst
know what a
trapping though.
gaze
Nah,
is.
that's not at
You
all
can't say
bad
I
though.
don't
she's
think it
thirst
was
Y'all
that
trapping.
know what a
bad,
You
drop.
can't
gaze
you
Drop. I
is.
don't
can't
think it
You
was
say
that
can't say
bad,
she's
she's
drop.
thirst
I don't
thirst
think it
trapping.
was that bad. I don't think it was bad,
You
drop.
can't say she's thirst trapper. Just say she
What
look good. That's
what
all.
is
She
If
look
she
what
was
good.
like
is
in a
She just
thong
thirst?
or had her ass out and it was like,
That is not
But
thirst
you know,
trapping. That is not thirst
she
trapping.
can still get tried
she
though.
still
Don't
what
she
forget
y'all
She
about
think,
can
that.
Chad? Let's put the
still
poll up.
get
Let's put the
approached.
poll up.
thirst
But you might
trapping
Joker,
is
can you
when
She can
you're
just let
still
her?
looking
she
for
can
the
still
I'll
you
gaze
make
of
it.
know
I'll make it. I'll
people.
make
she
it.
she
I'll
can
didn't
make
still
it.
like
get
the other.
approached.
I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll
She
do it.
might
She
she
didn't
I'm
like
might
the
go
telling
other.
for
you.
She
it,
picked
but
him
she
for
ain't really
resources.
like the dude.
Let me
She
tell
ain't
you
like the
what.
Why
She
would
dude.
didn't,
she
she
go
didn't
for
like
it?
what
She
he
got
could
a
do.
husband
She
who
didn't like the
That's
does
why
husband.
she's
She didn't
putting
go
her
for it.
body
entrepreneurship
out
as
there like
Drop.
well.
that.
You have more
She
She
just
pictures
didn't she
of
like
your
didn't like what
cleavage
he
resources.
showing
was,
than
you
she
know.
That's
She
does.
it.
didn't like anything
That's
about
why
his
you're
You are
putting
you
your
personality.
thirst
body out
He just
trapping?
there.
she just
Jojo,
liked
what'd you say?
his
How you
resources.
thirst
That's
trapping?
it.
Damn, Guardsman.
Hold
Anybody
on,
got the resources.
Guardsman,
That's
hold
easy to get.
on. Guardsman, hold on, please. Drop. You have on your. I just went and looked at your page, and you're
Hmm.
beautiful too. But you have more pictures of cleavage showing than she does. So are you thirst
I
trapping?
don't have I don't have pictures. I have videos. So be honest. If you're gonna say something, say it. I do videos. I go do content. I don't get up here
I
and
didn't
just
click on
post.
your videos. I just clicked it. I just looked at your
Okay, well
page,
then you're being
and if those
disingenuous.
women,
All
Then
right,
you're
hold
if
being
on,
it's
Jojo. Hold
you,
on,
you have
disingenuous.
Jojo.
pictures of
Jojo, hold
cleavage,
on.
is
Hold
what I'm
on,
saying.
Jojo.
Then
Hold
you're.
on.
I don't
Hold
have
on, guys.
pictures. I have
Guys,
videos.
come on, pose up. Pose
Same
up right
shit.
there. Pose up right here, right above my name somewhere. It should be like, hold on. It should be
So
right above
this
my
is
name.
what you have to
Like right
understand.
here. Should be the poll. Is she
She's
thirst
posting
trapping? Yes or no?
only pictures.
Is
She's
she
not
thirst
posting.
trapping?
Yes, that's
She's
vote
posting
on the poll.
only
Vote on the poll.
pictures
Vote on
of
the
her
poll.
body. That's thirst trapping. I'm doing videos and content. Those are two different things. She's posting.
With
She's
your
telling us
cleavage,
about.
oh
right?
no,
Showing.
It's not
that's kind of
bad.
a weak
She don't have
auntie.
no
That's kind of a
cleavage
weak.
showing
I'm
at
talking
all.
about baby
Oh my
got
God,
long
she
Oh
does
sleeves
no,
have
that's kind
cleavage
dresses
of a
on,
on.
that's
ma'am.
kind of
Please
a reach,
stop.
She
Auntie.
is
That's kind of
covered.
a reach.
Where?
Please
Yeah,
stop,
I
ma'am.
think the most
I didn't see
uncovered
any
she
cleavage
been was
showing.
the right there with the
Just
high
say
No, it's
she
ass
not.
look
with the
good.
shoulders.
Just
No,
say
it's
she
not.
look good. That's all you
I'm
gotta
No,
not.
it's
say.
not.
You guys
That's
vote
Not
not
two.
cleavage.
cleavage.
Hold
That
on,
ain't
like
just
no
2
like the
cleavage.
minutes. 2
Middle
minutes.
Eastern
That's
Everybody
princess.
vote.
cleavage.
Everybody vote. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Everybody vote. 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 I
She
want to
looks
see what
like a
the.
Middle
Let's see.
Eastern
Let's see
princess.
what the audience thinks. We're not Middle
It's
Eastern.
the
Look
We're
like
the
Central
Prince
American.
Harry
the
Jackson from
context of the
Right
Her
here.
little
pictures.
slit in her dress isn't even high at
She
all.
look like Princess Jasmine from
High
Vote
Aladdin.
right there.
dresses
Vote.
have
Vote.
nothing to
Vote.
do
Vote.
with it.
Everybody vote. Everybody vote.
Okay. So you
Red
just think
pill.
because her full body is showing
That's
that she,
right. Red
okay.
pill rhetoric
No,
is
no.
that.
Listen,
So she should
I
only take
understand.
pictures from the like neck up.
I understand what Drop's saying. If she says she a Muslim, Muslim women don't wear that skinny
Ours are
clothing
neck
no
up,
more.
I
neck up.
mean, it's not bad, bro. I'm not gonna lie,
It
bro.
Just
it
neck
Like
up.
it
it's not like
because
our
you
culture.
because y'all
I mean,
wanna dismiss.
just to
her and
my
I.
defense.
Hold on.
I'm a
Her and I culture doesn't like these clothes for sure. Like shit like this, it doesn't. But it's not bad. Like look, it's like
Who said it was bad? I never said it was bad. Y'all don't
I don't think
listen.
it's a thirst
Y'all
trap. I don't think it's me
you it's
personally.
a thirst trap because what it does is bring the gaze of the man to her direction. That's period what thirst
The
I
trapping
mean, she
is.
got a
gaze.
You
point
can
I
there.
thirst
think you
trap.
would
Hold
look
on,
at
the
I
her if
got
she
a
was
gaze.
in a trash bag if her face was showing. She's
I got
beautiful.
you can have a banging body and I love the way that I'm shaped and I can dress very sexual, well sexy, not sexual, but sexy, but I be fully dressed because I have a nice thick body.
so may I
You saying
Drop.
respond?
you
She's
saying
fully dressed. Drop. Look at her.
May I
Drop.
That
Drop,
does
you
not
respond?
saying she
matter. So
giving
you
off
Oh,
telling me you
you
can't be
saying she
sex?
giving
All
off
of
a
her
sex
pictures. Look
appeal.
at all of her pictures.
she's
None of her
dressed.
pictures about anything but look at me. And what do they say? What do men say when
She
women want?
fly too.
Attention. Why is she on the internet trying
May
to
I
get the
respond?
She's
gaze
a
from
Yeah.
troll.
other
She's a
men?
Hold
troll.
on.
That's just
We're
it.
gonna let
You're trying to
ARG.
get
Hold
the
on,
gaze
Jojo.
from
Hold
other
on.
men.
Let's let her go. Let's let her respond, please. Go ahead, ARG.
So if I may respond, right? I am Muslim. I do pray 5 times a day. I don't drink. I don't do nothing like that. But in addition to that, I will also tell you that I was actually born here in the Bay Area. And for Bay Boy to know this,
Oh,
when you're
pause.
born here,
What?
right? As much as we'd like to keep our culture, we are still assimilated. So to my like, I'm telling you what my husband agrees to. He's okay with me dressing like that. He's not okay with me showing cleavage, back, something super short, super whatever, just maybe risky or whatever. He's not okay with that. but that is what he is okay with me to show. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, that although you may look at that as thirst trap, I can show you real thirst traps. That is not it. I promise.
Can you show us a
19
real
to
thirst
9.
trap? Send it to me.
Being
Thank you.
there's no
Bye.
such thing as a real thirst
Sure.
trap.
Sure.
Desiring
I
the
can show it to
gaze.
you. Hold on.
Okay, I'll tell you this. The only content that she makes, the only content that she makes is content of her body. She wants the gaze of other men as a
Why do you
married
keep
woman.
saying the gays? I don't get it.
You know what the gaze is. She wants the eye of other
Oh, the
men.
gays. I keep thinking you're
Yeah,
talking
she
about gay
wants the
people. I'm like, why
eye
does she
of
saying
other
gays?
men. So that's why
Oh,
she
the
posts.
gays, the gays. I
That's
get you,
right.
Joe.
So that's why she posts videos
But,
of
but
her
isn't
full
she
body.
allowed to feel pretty? She's like like.
But red pill rhetoric is against that because they're for traditional modest women. She's not a
I
traditional
get what you're
modest woman,
saying
so I'm
now.
calling her bullshit.
I get what you're saying.
Thank you.
I
I'm
get what
calling
you're
her
saying.
bullshit.
Yeah, if
She's
you
a
want a red
married
pill
woman
man, you gotta
wanting
be
the
modest.
gaze.
Right.
Exactly. She wants the
And
gaze
then
and the look and the likes from other
so
men, not for content, but for off of her body. She
so
does
blue
no
pill
videos.
wants that. I would think red pill wants. So blue pill wants that. Then blue pill wants the looks and
No, red pill wants the modest,
wives.
docile wife.
Right. And blue pill
In the
wants a
long
wife that runs
dresses and
shit. The wife
covered up.
that's gonna take the money from you. That's blue pill. Like the man gonna pay for shit. Right.
Yeah.
So is she confused then with the red pill, blue pill? Maybe she wants.
No, she's a hypocrite. That's what I'm
Is she
clocking.
blue or
That she's a
red?
hypocrite.
I'm confused.
She's red. She's red pill.
She did say all she got to do is be pretty, and she swipe credit cards and bank account.
She's a hypocrite.
That
That's
probably
what I'm
been working
clocking.
for her for a while.
She don't like him.
That probably been working for
I'll
her for a
have her
while.
spending his money on me. I have her
Exactly.
spending his money on me.
Hardly show. The only
And
time
we
I gotta
gonna
pop my
travel, have a good
only
time.
the only time I gotta pop
You gotta have a
out.
bag to fuck with her.
Man's money.
The
So-
No,
only
you
time I
don't.
gotta pop
We
out
gonna spend his
for
bag.
these people is
We
because I'm on
spending
message
that man's
So
money.
I just want to help you guys out here, just to help you with your rhetoric. This year is going to be 15 years. If I was trying to just get him for the bag, I'd have been out maybe one kid in, maybe one kid in, and maybe like 10 years ago I would have left his ass, right?
So you saying he
Nah,
broke?
you need that bag.
Wait,
You
so you
need that.
saying he broke? Because we don't
Stay
know
with him.
what your
No,
relationship
he's not.
is or
He's
who
not
your
broke.
man
He's
is.
not
And
broke.
I'm the best friend. I'm gonna tell you to stay with him. That's why you got somebody like me. I keep y'all together.
I'm gonna stay with him because most of you guys are broker than him.
and you say everybody
you
is
know what's in our bank
assimilated.
accounts too, right?
You say everybody's
can tell.
assimilated, but I know black Muslim woman who is my aunt, and she still wear her hijab and all this stuff.
Hijab, yeah.
Yes, she does. So
Mhm.
we ain't seen that on you yet.
Inshallah, when I go to Hajj
Thirst
and I
trapping.
get to that point, I will get there. That's my journey, though. That's not for you to dictate.
And you were born here too. I think that makes a difference because
Thank
Babe
you,
said something
thank
about
you,
that.
lovely. Thank you.
My mom was
Well,
pregnant
my
with me.
aunt was born here. She's a black woman.
My mom was
so,
pregnant with
yeah,
me over there,
and she wears a
I was,
hijab.
She's a black woman.
I was born here too.
That's an excuse.
Hijab, right, is a personal choice. It's a journey that women have to go through.
Okay,
And
yeah, because you're not
inshallah,
finished thirst
everybody goes
trapping.
through that. But
You're not
everybody
finished
goes
thirst
through
trapping,
that.
ma'am. You've been married 15 years and still on the internet thirst trapping.
Got
You
it.
want the gaze of men.
Interesting.
You literally want the gaze of men. That's why you show your whole body and have sexy, y'all don't know what sex appeal is. Y'all think sex appeal is twerking and showing your ass. That's not sex appeal. Y'all don't even know what sex appeal is.
Doing that. Drop. I
Oh
feel like
my
she's doing the
God.
grown. Look, let me just say my opinion. I feel
It's
let me
sexy
say, hold on, Drop.
photos.
Let me say my.
It's sexy
okay,
photos.
I feel like she's doing grown and sexy though. Drop. It's like grown and sexy. Like she's not
Does that
showing
matter? It's
too
still
much.
sexy a part
It's
of
pretty,
it.
she
Why are you
feels
trying to be
pretty.
sexy for men on the internet
She's trying to
and you
feel
have
pretty.
a husband?
She's trying to feel pretty.
Her husband is the person that
Honestly,
makes
she
her
ain't
feel
all that
pretty, not the
sexy.
men on the
She
But I'm
internet.
alright.
saying
She's a little
she's
slim.
on her grown man shit. She's on her grown, you know what I'm saying,
Damn.
sexy shit. I don't think she's on like some.
Where
like,
did Garzan come from?
And
I don't
so do
like
you
him.
know?
Garzan
So
look
do you
like?
know
What
what?
Garzan looks like?
She a little bony. I
Me
need a little
neither.
meat on them bones.
So
I
do
need
you know
something
what?
thick. I need
You know
something
what
thick
red
and
pill
plump.
rhetoric
You know what I mean?
says?
All right,
Red
he's
pill
gone.
rhetoric, who she
Yeah, I
follows.
He's
He's
gone.
being
Get him
weird.
gone.
He was
Fucking
irritating the
weirdo.
fuck out of me.
You ain't getting no girl, bro, Garzan. But let me say, hold on, let me say something.
He's
I
like, no,
promise
she
you, a
ain't
man
back
like
him.
you on the internet talking like that, I know you're broke. For sure you broke. Number two, you're not getting no girls, bro. And I don't believe you got a girlfriend no more. You talking like that, you're a fucking weirdo, bro. Fucking weirdo.
You know what? I can't.
W's for Bay Boy in the
I be
chat.
frightened. I be frightened for my husband. I thank God that he's not on the internet because some of my stuff I be waiting for him to say, "Okay, take this down, take that down, take this down." Even if I'm not showing my entire body, I know how the mind of a man works, and my
He has
husband could be,
access to my entire phone.
and my
He's never
husband could
told me to
be,
take anything down.
my husband could be very jealous. You know, my husband is an African man, so I know how it
Oh,
goes.
trust me. If you want to talk about jealousy, Afghan men define that. But I don't do anything to ever make him feel like he needs to
Well, you
be
don't know
on
what point I'm
alert.
making. I'm not talking about your husband. I said my husband. I'm not talking about yours. I don't even remember my point that I was making. Oh, Red Pill Men says that women's greatest thirst is for attention. That's what Red Pill rhetoric
No,
says.
they
But
don't.
hold on, let me ask a question. Let me ask a
Yes,
question.
they
Is it
do.
wrong? Is it wrong to feel sexy when you're grown? Like, should she not dress pretty and sexy and take good pictures? Like, I don't get it.
Who are you dressing pretty and sexy
For
for?
yourself, you can't do it for
Oh my
yourself.
goodness, she got
Well, if you do it for
confidence.
yourself,
She
you
a
keep it in your
mom. Maybe
phone. You
she
don't
want
put it
to
on the
look
internet.
good. Maybe she want to look
Thank
good. She a
you.
mom. She want to
You
get out
keep it in
there.
your phone. You don't put it on the internet.
She
If
looking
it's for
younger than
yourself.
half the girls that are in their 20s right now.
On my
You
mama,
put
she is.
That's
you
what I'm
put it
saying. So
on
it's
your
like,
phone. You don't put it on the
Baller.
internet. It's thirst
yeah,
trapping
we
on
are
the
jealous
internet.
men for sure. We're hella jealous of our women. Hella jealous. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. That's true. Over our own women though. You know, like if it's our girl, we jealous as fuck.
Thank
We
you,
don't
Bay
play none
Boy.
of that
Thank
shit.
you.
And that's just being real.
And
That's being real.
as somebody who shares the same culture as I do,
And she has the same. She speaks the same language as me. So
if
we
you
have the
didn't
same
like
culture.
what I was wearing as my husband, wouldn't you tell me remove that?
You wouldn't wear it.
Exactly.
You know, you're not gonna wear it. Straight up.
Exactly. Straight up.
You're not
Exactly.
gonna wear it. I ain't gonna.
Her
You know.
husband knows she's a baddie.
I don't feel like she thirst trapping though.
I
You feel
don't,
me?
I
That's a
don't, but
little
I get what
excessive.
Drop is saying by saying she does. I mean, I don't even feel like she's looking sexy like that. I feel like they're more like grown, like attire, but I get what she's saying where people are, like, of course guys are gonna look, she's pretty, you know what I'm saying? She dresses good, whatever. But you can't stop guys from looking, Drop, like,
What is her? Okay, well, we'll say this. What is the basis of her platform if it's not to draw the gaze of men? Because her only content is her body. She does no content about anything else
I
but
don't
her
even think she
body.
got
So how can you
BBL.
say?
I don't think she got, I feel like it's not even
I don't have
body.
anything done.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
anyway,
I know that. I'm showing you.
but
I'm saying,
Abigail,
here,
I'm
here,
asking you a question.
the
but
BBL
okay,
girls
so
got that
so
body
let,
content.
I didn't
so let
say
me
she had anything done. I'm asking a question. Can y'all answer the question?
Her content is for her because obviously she's not trying to impress nobody else.
What?
You feel me?
Okay,
She made a
you didn't hear the
TikTok.
question. You clearly didn't hear the question.
She made a TikTok for herself.
You clearly didn't hear the question. So the question is, what is the point of her postings if not to garner the gaze of other men since it's no other content but her body? Very simple question.
For self-approval.
Self-approval. You stand in your
Yes.
fucking mirror for that, sir. You don't post pictures of your body on the internet for thousands of men to see.
But she not saying, hey, look at me. We just
That's
happen
exactly
to
what she's saying,
scroll
sir. That's why the picture is there. That's exactly what she's saying. That's why the picture is there.
I just don't think she thirst trapping. I mean, come on now. That's some crazy stuff. That means you thirst trapping too, and every other female on here that posts they self.
So what should she dress in sweats then, Drop, or what?
She want to wear a turtleneck.
Even if she wore sweats, she would still look that way because of the way her body is. That's her build. So she would still 50. You're gonna be thick. You could wear sweats and we gonna see that ass. Like, I don't understand.
That's why I don't post body pictures.
None. Let me
Rarely.
go look.
Fifty,
The
you
only
still
time
look
I'll
good
post a
too.
body picture because I'm on messy talk and I gotta pop out with these bitches, but I wouldn't do that. I just told y'all I'd be very nervous, wondering when my husband gonna tell me to take this down, take that down, take this down.
and I think the difference is that if my husband ever told me to take anything down, which by the way he has mentioned to me never to post my kids, which I don't, I would take it down. It wouldn't even be a problem for me.
But your husband not insecure, so that's why you got the pictures up.
He's on TikTok. It's not
Her
like a
husband is
secret.
insecure.
No, hold
She just
on.
said
Now
her
you
husband is
got,
very
hold
jealous.
on. Now you got popping out on these bitches and you got an all black outfit on, the ass is popping. I just seen it. That's your
And what
full
is that?
body.
And what is that? And what did I say?
It said something 41, like popping out or something. Hold on, let me
Damn,
just
drop. But
Drop
drop
got that
stick too.
ass.
We know
Hold
drop
on.
thick as
Okay,
fuck too.
and I
Let
just
me
told
go on
y'all,
drop page.
We know drop
there's
stick
two
too.
very important things that I just told y'all, right? I just told y'all, number one, I'm on messy talk. So what do I have to do? What did I have to do the other day with Kiana?
Yeah, she did have to flex on
Okay,
Key
because
real
these
quick.
bitches think because I'm an old lady that
Yeah,
they
you
can
said
drag
always.
me
Yeah,
about being an
ours though,
old
messy
lady.
talk's crazy. Ours though, that
Number
shit is fucking.
two, I've also
Oh my
said
god, it's
I'd be
anxiety
very
when I think about it.
nervous
Okay, don't worry
waiting
about
for
it.
my husband to tell me to take the shit down. I've already said both of those things.
Yeah,
He's gonna go do a clean sweep on my page.
yeah,
Thankfully,
but
he's
she
not on
just
the
said the
internet at
same
all.
thing though. Drop. She said her
Why he gonna
husband's
do
good with it. Hold
a
on, baller. Hold on, baller. She said her husband's good with it. He not tripping. It's not like it's a secret. So what's the issue? Drop. I don't see
You're
no.
missing the point.
I am.
Y'all willfully missing my point. So I'm
Somebody
not
help
gonna
me
keep
understand.
explaining it.
We need somebody else that's on drop
Her
side to come up
content
here.
is only her body. So
She not
therefore,
even
she
showing her
only
body
wants the
like that.
gaze of
Drop.
men.
Her
She's
body's
not talking to you. She's not cooking. She's not teaching people how to be a good wife. She's not doing any of that. She's showing other men her body.
Damn,
Period
where
and
did
point
JoJo
blank.
go?
This is like full court
Babe boy,
D1
you
hating,
remember
bro.
Foodie? You remember Foodie,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Foodie's married. She's been married to her husband for
Yeah,
4
they used
years.
to
She
say
just
she was a
recently moved,
thirst trap.
man, and they used to go crazy. And guess what she was doing?
Cooking
Making
with
full
Kaya.
content,
Yeah, she was
cooking.
making cooking. She was
She
doing
was
cooking with Kaya
cooking, but
basically.
since her booty was popping, whatever, it didn't matter what she had on.
But that
She had
was
a few
kind of
videos
thirst
with
trapping
sweat.
though. I would
No,
call
but I'm
that thirst
saying she
trapping.
had a few videos just with sweats, and they'd be like,
Right.
"Oh, look at her, she's showing her ass." But I don't think it
Yeah,
matters
I
what
mean,
she
you
be
know, if
doing.
you really look at it though, I guess her husband didn't care. But that I would say if Drop said that was thirst trapping, I would say okay, I agree with that one. But with this girl right here, I don't see it. I don't see where she's trying to get. I could see what Drop's saying where she is looking for, like, obviously she's dressed up, she got her makeup done, she got her clothes on, so people, she want people to look, she want to look pretty. But I don't see where the thirst trap is. Like,
Guards are talking about his girl
like
look
she said,
better.
I feel like she do got some thirst trap pictures, and if she really wanted to put some thirst trap shit up, she could turn it up, and she could have a fake page, a private page, and really be doing the shit. You know what I'm saying? And instead, she on the real shit.
There's a difference between whoring and thirst trapping. So that's what y'all
No, I
convoluting
get
the
it. Drop.
conversation with.
Hey, pull up.
You can
Hey,
thirst trap and
London.
be fully dressed. I can
London,
thirst
pull
trap.
up Foodie's shit, London. You got Foodie's page? You can pull it up real quick.
I think so. Yeah, on my
Yeah,
iPad.
pull up. Let me show you this
Well,
video
we
real
could say
quick, Drop.
cooking with Kaya was the same thing. She's a sexy woman.
Nah,
got
not
her
Kai. This
to
girl's in
get-
our circle.
No,
Foodie's in our
I'm just
circle.
saying that it can be done, and it can be done modestly. Because, like she just said, I had my big
Garzan, you're
ass
not
and a
coming
black,
back,
fully
Garzan.
dressed. I had a big
Disrespectful,
ass.
bro.
So can I ask you, 50, do you think that any of my pictures are disrespectful?
I think that they're garnering too much gaze from other men. I
No,
always
that's
question
not
that.
the question I asked. Are they disrespectful?
Yes, because it's garnering the gaze of too many other men.
So
So
what do you
yes,
think your content is? Is it respectful or disrespectful? Because
my
yours
content,
are. Uh-huh.
Truth
have you
hurts.
listened to any of my videos?
Oh no, I went and looked. I did.
Okay,
Facts, Amira.
it's
That's true, Amira.
respectful. I'm
So
actually posting.
here's the
We're
thing,
born and
right?
raised here too, so you guys gotta
You
take that
asked me
into
a
Yeah.
account.
question, but then you cut me off.
I'm
It's
sorry. Go ahead.
respectful, right? It's respectful. Because I'm actually doing content. I'm literally doing content. I'm just not here posting body shots.
Oh,
I
look
don't
at
even
this,
post
Drop.
body
Drop.
shots
Look
on
at
my
these,
other.
Drop. Look at these. This is
Yeah,
our
this is
homegirl
Foodie,
too.
and Foodie
She's
is married. Her husband has actually talked on the panel. He's completely accepting
She's
of
debated
her
with me 100
videos,
times. She's a real smart girl, Drop.
and they
Real
go
smart.
crazy.
I
So
love me some
he's a
Foodie.
husband that's allowing
Yes,
his
yes.
wife to sell her
She
body.
comes in debates. Her husband allows her to do that. All this stuff. Show the other ones. Show the little more thirsty
I
ones.
want to just
Like
go
the
ahead
ones where
and
she's in
tell you,
shit.
at this very moment in my life, I'm in my record that content and tell the truth. Oh, I'm not that cute, bet you on
She's
that
pretty
shit.
too.
He get
I
my
fuck with Foodie.
She's so pretty.
You're really a Barbie.
They'll call her husband a simp. Definitely.
Now,
They would definitely call her
now, will you
Now,
call
Richie,
this
wouldn't they
thirst
call her
trapping,
husband a
Drop?
simp?
Now this we could call thirst trapping. Her pulling down her
They would
dress
call
and
her
saying,
husband
okay,
a simp too. But
I
I'm
can call
talking
this
to a
thirst
red pill
trapping.
woman, not a
I don't
simp
give a
man.
damn. She can cook for
How
me
is he a
today,
simp?
tonight. I
I'm
don't
talking
give a damn.
Okay,
I'm
we can
talking
call
to a
that one
red
thirst trapping.
I'm talking to a red pill woman, not a simp man. You
How
see,
is that a simp? Because he not insecure. I mean, he'd rather him
That's
see
my
it than
girl,
everybody
Arizona.
else
That's my
see
because
it.
he's
homegirl.
willing to
She
sell
comes to
his
debates with
woman's
us and shit.
because he's willing to sell his
He's
woman's
cool.
sexuality.
Yeah, she cool. That's
That's
my
why
girl.
he's a simp.
I don't want to talk. I know her, so I don't want to talk shit about her husband. But if I was to guess, I would say he's a simp too.
Exactly.
guess.
What are y'all
And
not
hers, my
genuine
girl,
with
she
y'all
not doing
conversations,
that. My
man.
girl is not
And he
doing
makes
that,
very,
bro.
very, very good money as
Hey,
well.
I don't
Booty
give a
don't have to do
fuck.
shit.
He still can be a simp.
No, I
would
know.
be
He's
I'm
jealous.
just
willing
saying.
to
I'm
sell
just
his
y'all don't
wife's
know other people's
sexuality.
relationships. You have no
Can I
clue.
ask you 50 a quick question? If I was 5 degrees unattractive, would you still feel the same way?
What do you mean 5 degrees?
Yes, I
What do you mean?
would. It does not
Like,
matter.
let's say I was heavier. Let's say that
Why
my
does a heavy
facial
gotta be
structure.
unattractive? You like to
Well,
call
it
heavy
kind
I
of,
think you
unattractive.
it
wouldn't.
kind of
I don't
is.
think you
Hold
would.
on,
Kind of is.
hold on, Afghan. She just said you're kind of is when you're heavier, ma'am. I'm heavier, and I'm still beautiful at 51.
I
I
mean,
make 52 this year.
you can't presume what you are, right? You have to ask the audience what you
Oh,
are.
they've already voted, ma'am, so
Oh,
I know
okay,
it.
cool. Okay,
Yeah,
They
cool.
they
drop
voted.
fine, drop fine,
So
drop. No, she look good. She
here's
knows
what
it.
I'm
But
saying. I'm
look,
not
hold
trying to
on.
be
I'm
a
not gonna
hater.
talk
You're
to her. You
beautiful.
are a hater because you just said that if you're bigger, you're not beautiful.
My
That's what
love,
just
No,
came
you've
out your
gone
mouth.
for the last
No, ma'am.
45 minutes on me,
No,
and I
ma'am.
haven't said a single word to you. So
You just
you
now
gotta brace
said.
yourself here.
You just said that
Hold
if
on.
you're bigger, you're
Yes,
not
I do
beautiful.
think that if you are unfit and you are a bigger woman, that you would be considered unattractive compared to a woman that looked just like you who is more fit. Yes, that is correct. I'm gonna stand 10 toes on that.
Men like thick women, baby. I'm sorry. I'm
I
sorry
mean,
they
maybe
told you that
your
you don't even
man
know men
likes
on
a
a baby.
thick
A
woman,
lot
but
of men like
most
thicker
men like
women.
fit
That's
women,
why
right?
that's why women
I
want to
like
get
fit women.
BBLs.
I mean,
They like
everybody
thick
like a fit
women.
woman.
They like
I like
thick
fit
women.
women.
Okay.
I
Let's
like
just
thick
go with that.
women, fit women, shit. But everybody has different tastes. There is men
Thank
out
you,
here that
lovely.
say, I
But
will
she
not
just
date a girl
said.
London
that's
like a
But
fit.
she
fit.
just said that if you're
There's a
bigger,
lot
you're
of men
not.
like
But the
You're
that.
not
exception to
wanted.
the
She
rule
just said
doesn't
that if you're
make the
big,
rule,
you're not
50. The
wanted.
exception to
This
the
lady
rule
just said
doesn't
if you're
make the rule.
big,
So
you're
let
not
me
wanted.
ask you a
So she
question.
has
In
nothing
the
else to tell me.
Victoria's Secret fashion show, is the majority of them thick, fat women, or is the
That's
majority
white
of them thin
aesthetic.
women?
In no fashion
Oh
show
my
are there big
God.
women,
Oh my
ma'am. That's
God.
white
Okay.
aesthetics. That's white aesthetics.
Let's make it brown.
We
Let's
don't
make it
live by white
purple. Let's make it
aesthetics.
green. I don't care what color you make it. I'm just trying to ask you a question. Preference is different, right, for every person. I'm not telling you that men don't have preference. Of course, men have preference. I have
She's
no
talking about
problem with that.
Victoria's Secret
But
anorexic women.
if
We're
I'm
not going to
telling
go there,
you,
Hold
ma'am.
on, drop. Let her finish, drop.
if you put a fit woman, I didn't say anorexic, I said a fit woman versus a overweight woman, the large majority of men in that room would prefer the fit woman. If that offends you, I am sorry. If the truth offends you, I am sorry. If you got picked by a guy who prefers a thick woman, I am happy for you. I want all women to be happy. But the reality is, you cannot glaze over reality. Reality is that most men prefer fit women.
Okay, thank you. So let me respond to that. I have never, ever, ever walked in any room and not had the gaze of everybody in that motherfucker. Do you understand me?
No, I do not.
Okay, well, I'm gonna help you understand.
I
Because not
promise you I
only,
do not. Because if
not
you and I
only.
walked into a
Oh
room,
my
the
God,
gaze
ma'am,
wouldn't
I was
even be
muted.
on
I
you.
was
Let's just
muted.
be real.
I was muted.
That's
Let's just
crazy.
call it what
I
it is.
would
You want me to
garner.
play nice?
I
I'm gonna
would
play
garner.
nice with you.
I
But now
would
you
garner.
acting like an asshole, so
Oh
I'm gonna
my
act like an
God.
asshole
Yeah,
back.
we got the
And the
female baby.
reality is, my
London.
lady, okay, you a granny. So unless we're in a
Female
geriatric
baby.
ward,
Why
those
you being
days wouldn't be
disrespectful?
on you.
Why are you being disrespectful?
Because you're being disrespectful.
How did
so
I
now
disrespect
I'm gonna
you?
be
How
disrespectful.
did I
Let's not
disrespect
do the
you?
Now you
disrespect.
ignited me, so
Where
now
did I
I'm gonna say it
disrespect
back
you?
to you.
Baby,
I've
and
been
I'm a
quiet for
good-looking granny.
45 minutes with your
You ain't never been
bullshit,
quiet. You
talking
ain't never been
about, oh,
quiet.
it's a thirst trap, it's
You ain't
this,
never been
it's that,
quiet.
it's blah blah blah.
You ain't never been
Whatever the hell
quiet.
you're saying,
You're a
you don't know what you're
hypocrite.
talking about,
You're a
lady.
hypocrite. I know what
You
a
don't know
gaze
what you're
is. I know
talking
what a gaze. Okay,
about.
I'm gonna let you finish, then I'll answer you.
You don't know what you're talking about. And the reality is that if me and you walk down the street, ain't nobody looking at you, lady.
If
Nobody.
you say so,
Nobody.
they like
I
ass.
promise you.
Men like
Unless.
meat.
Oh
Men
my
like
God.
meat.
Oh my God. Oh my
So
God.
I'll let you finish. You just let me know when I can slide
Go
my
ahead.
fat
You
ass
can
in.
go ahead. Go ahead.
I let me know when I can slide this fat ass in because I like to knock down tables with these hips. So
So
yes,
I would
ma'am.
like
Even
Boy
at
to put
51.
that
Oh my fucking God.
on a where people can vote on that. Put that on a vote.
Okay, so
Just so you can have a reality check because
oh
you
my
seem to be a little
God.
bit delusional. Go
Baby,
ahead.
I don't need no reality check.
You think you're
Men,
50 and you're going to put up
no,
with
I'm
a
not
20,
50.
30, 40
I'm
year old?
not
You're
50.
tripping.
Baby, people think that I'm in my 30s when they see me. So yes, when people see me in real life, when I go to my grandkids' school, you know what they think? I'm her mother.
But
Do
you're
you
still her
understand me?
grandma.
I'm 51. So you just said that I
Next to
can't.
me, you look like my mama. So
Oh my
chill.
God, I doubt it. I promise you,
I
people will tell
promise
me
you,
I'm.
you
I
do. I
promise you,
promise
people
you.
Let's
will
stop
tell
with the
you
I
I'm your
promise you,
sister.
you do.
I
Let's
Chill
stop
promise
with
out.
the
you, people will
disrespect.
tell
I'm
you
trying
that
to
I'm
be
your sister.
respectful to you
Let's
because
stop.
this
People
Let's
think
man,
stop.
my
I'm not trying to
35-year-old
be
daughter is
disrespectful
my
on his
sister.
panel. But if
Let's
you
not
want me to be
Asian.
disrespectful, I can be
Your
disrespectful.
people
Let's
think
chill.
that
We
my
don't need you to be disrespectful.
35-year-old
Let's
daughter.
chill.
You
Let's
were
chill.
already disrespectful. You said big women are not beauty standards.
That,
You
that's,
said
That is
then,
you
correct.
literally brought up,
That
and
is correct.
okay,
I
so
mean,
I'm here to
drop it.
disagree.
In reality, 10 men, if you put 10 men in a room and you put a girl with, as a beat, let's just say a girl with a BBL and then a bigger girl, 9 out of 10 men are going to take the girl with the BBL. That's all she's saying. And that's true.
No, she just
We
said
gotta,
thinner
Thank
women. She
you.
said they don't want
it's
BBLs.
true.
Anybody could get a BBL.
Well,
No, I
okay, let's
never
say
No,
said
but I mean, did
anything
y'all
about a
look at
BBL.
Oh
her?
I'm
my
just
Like,
giving
God.
you an
thick?
example. I'm just
Like,
giving
she
you an
not?
example.
Okay, but you
Okay,
can be
let's
a
say
big
fit
woman
girls.
with a BBL. You can have a
Okay, let's say
high
fit girls.
BMI
Okay,
with a
let's say there's a
BBL.
fit. Let's say
Now
okay,
y'all
let's say
moving the
there's
goalposts. You're
let's
moving
say
the
there's a
goalposts.
girl drop. Let's say there's a girl that's 120 pounds with a good ass body and a fine ass face. Then let's say there's a girl that's 250 pounds who's not as pretty. 9 out of 10
But
men
hold on, but why they
realistically
both
are
can't
gonna
be
take
pretty? So
just
you
like
see what I'm
with
saying?
men.
You're
9 out of 10
moving the
women are gonna take the
goalposts,
handsomer
Afghan.
guy, the
Don't
taller
nobody
guy,
want no
Afghan,
big
more
girl.
handsome with a
Afghan,
better
you're
body.
moving the goalposts, Afghan. Because why
Because
the
he's being
250 pounds?
real.
Oh my
Because he's
God.
being real,
Can
he's
you hear
moving
This
the
me,
shit big
Hold
Afghan?
boy.
on, let her
No,
answer. Let
no,
her
hold
answer.
on,
Let her
babe.
answer.
What
He's
she's
not being
saying,
he's
Drop
not
is
being real.
saying, would it be a woman that was beautiful? Both of their faces are absolutely beautiful.
Exactly.
The
Why
one
make
is
the big girl
thicker
ugly?
and the other
The
girl is
body,
fit.
because over the body,
Yeah,
I'm
but we're
going to
Okay,
the
but
talking
that's
about
fit.
not
their
what you
face.
said,
If they both
Afghan.
have the exact same face, so they both have the exact same face. They're both fine. They're a 10 out of
Uh
10 in the face, but one is
huh. Uh huh.
thicker and the
Uh
other
huh.
one is fitter.
Well, it depends. If
That's
she's
a
thicker in a good
personal
way, then I'm
preference.
taking
No,
the
but I'm
Okay,
thicker
because
saying,
one.
y'all
yeah,
gonna
that's a
want that big
preference.
I'm
You
taking
don't
the
ass.
want
So
thicker one if
please.
she's thicker. If she's thicker in a
Okay
good way, I'm
then.
taking the thicker
But I
one.
mean, I didn't think
Just
Arthur
cause
didn't
she
have an ass. Shit, I
just
must
cause
have
she
But
been
we're
looking
fit,
at the
talking
don't
about
wrong
a
mean she not
picture.
bigger. She's
thick.
talking about a bigger girl, though. She's just saying
Yeah,
in
she
But
was
normal
you
life.
looking
know
kind of
that's not
thick
what
in the
you said,
back.
Afghan. Y'all assuming that if she's big, she has to be ugly. So
No, we're not. That's not what
that's
we
what you
said.
just said.
That
She out of
isn't.
shape.
No, babe boy,
She
you said the
unhealthy.
really
She
pretty,
got high
fitter
But
cholesterol
I
girl.
and
Then
was
you
everything.
said,
complaining. I was
yeah,
playing
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah,
I
we
was
got
giving
it.
an example. That's why, because I'm making it
Yeah,
easy. I'm saying a really ugly girl versus a
But
really
you
beautiful girl. And the beautiful girl looks beautiful, and the ugly, whatever. I'm trying to make it easy. That's
Well,
why.
why do
yeah.
we
But
make
if
it
they
Trying to
easy?
both
make it
have
Let's make it
easy.
easy. That's not what you did. Let's make it easy this way.
yeah.
A girl with an ugly face and a nice body, and a girl with a nice body and a hold on, a girl with a ugly face and nice body, and the other girl has a pretty face and bad body. Let's make it easy that way.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
I might
Because
what
take
I
the
was
what
one
trying to
y'all
with the
say.
pretty
doing,
face over
what
That's
y'all
there.
cool.
doing is
That's
still
perfect,
putting
No,
the
drop.
I'm not.
beauty on the thinner
Right,
woman.
right, right.
There are big, beautiful women.
I understand that,
There are
drop. We're
thicker,
not saying
beautiful
that, but
women.
they're saying if you put 10 men in a room right now, 10 horny men, horny ass motherfuckers that
Damn.
ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Where's Poppy?
they in the room.
Where's
They see
baby
they.
Poppy?
Where's Poppy? I'm going to his house right now. If
There
you
are
see
thin
if you
people
see
with
if you see 10
diabetes.
men in the room, you see 10 men in the room drop, and they see two girls, and one's thick, one's with a pretty face, but she's bigger, and the other one's face is just as pretty, but she got a banging ass body. Drop. Let's be serious.
But why are
They're
you
She's
gonna
saying a
gonna
go
go
bigger
with
with the
they're
body
gonna
means
bigger
go
it's
with the
not
girl.
girl with
banging?
the better body.
But
Drop.
why are you saying that a bigger girl doesn't have a banging body? Oh, you okay? The
Oh
lady
my,
just
she's
went
not.
look
You're
at
not
my
Yes,
understanding
yes,
picture.
what I'm saying. Drop.
he's okay. That is
You're
Lovely,
what
not.
would
he's
You're
you
not.
please
saying.
bring up
Can
my
somebody?
picture?
There's Poppy right there. There's
Hold
Poppy right
on,
there.
well, hold on one second.
Poppy, get up here, Pop.
Lovely, would you please bring up that picture of me in the black, please? And then I'll
Let me get
tell
the
y'all
rest
how
on
much
them.
I
Poppy for
weigh.
sure like the thick girl. I ain't gonna lie.
Let me
Poppy.
get the rest on
Please,
number.
Hold
lovely,
on, let me
please
put.
bring up
I
my
got you,
picture
Nobody
of
baby.
me
Hold
want
in
on,
no
the
let me
black.
get
big
it. Hold
girl,
on.
bro.
Hold on,
Nobody
baby.
want no big girl. That
Get
shit
Pop
is.
up here. Get Pop up here.
I want slim, thick. You
Cause
feel
Pop's
me?
horny ass gonna
Fine
answer the
shit.
questions correctly. Pop, get up here, bro. I mean that it's
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. Y'all keep acting like because women are bigger, they're not
No, that's not
healthier.
what I
They're
like. Thick women too. I like all women. I like thick women, skinny women, tall women, small women, every color
diabetes.
women. I like
Big
all
don't
women.
mean
Drop.
diabetes. There are thin women with diabetes.
I like all women.
Diabetes.
Drop.
They can get a mortgage. It's not that hard.
They comprehended the transaction, defer from the principles of the contract, then that would be an approach. Like the movie The Spook Who Sat by the Door. Once you have a plan and you
Yeah,
recognize
if
how
you
that
have a social
system
security
works, and
number,
then you
credit,
teach your people
you
that
can get a
plan, then
a
you
loan. You can get a
move
mortgage.
on that plan instead of saying what ones
It's
don't
not
have.
hard to get a
That's all
mortgage.
I'm saying.
Yeah, if you have a social security
I
number
wasn't
and
speaking on
credit,
what ones don't have.
you
I
can
was
get a
speaking on
loan. You can get
the
a mortgage.
correlation of what you was trying to say.
It's not
Yeah,
hard to
well,
get a
I'm
mortgage.
talking about when it comes to the idea of business owners within our own community. I know so many black business owners. I know many black business owners. But guess what? They don't own businesses in our own community. They usually have businesses in center city. They have businesses over, like they have restaurants on Rittenhouse Square, or they have a restaurant over some like upscale place selling our culture's food. But within our own community, you go to a church, you go to a Crown Royal, which is owned by Dominicans. You go to the Dunkin' Donuts, that is owned by the Indians. You go to all these
You got
places,
strip
like
club.
we don't have a pulse in our own community
You got
because
strip club.
we don't have the proper loan advantages for our own community.
We
You
got a
know,
strip club.
excuse me.
We got a strip club.
Those aren't even in any
Oh,
communities.
he's liberal.
It's a joke. Calm down.
We are so much handicapped, and if we do start, I talked to this one gentleman in my own area. He's wanted to open up a corner store, a poppy store. He's a black man, and guess what? He couldn't get the loan, and if he did get the loan, distribution. The Koreans own the distribution. The Dominicans own the distribution. The Jamaicans own the distribution. And guess what? He can't even get a proper. Since he's an outsider coming in, he gets a predatory deal from them while they're passing off better deals to their own communities. Um, these are another factor that we find out in our own neighborhoods. And by the way, at any time, I also know I moved into when I moved back when I got out of the service and I got off from teaching when I started teaching. I teach in Camden, by the way. Um, I decided to come back into the community I grew up in and be a part of the answer, not the problem. I'm the only one of four boys who decided. Every time we graduate from college, we move into the suburbs. We reach out to these other communities instead of coming back home
Mm,
and fixing up our own,
mm,
being
mm.
a part of our own.
I support that.
It's not honorable.
Damn.
It's not an honorable thing. It's the smartest thing to do.
Right.
I took over my uncle's house.
Mm,
You
Who
know,
took over your uncle's house?
when I moved back into when I got out of the service, I took over my uncle's house after he
Oh,
died.
okay. Okay, indeed.
I said, no, we're not going to sell that house. I'm going to buy that house. And guess what? I got the best price because it was family passing on to me.
Dollar quick claim deed, if it can be, facilitated that way.
And guess what? I had history in this home. And guess what? it became a home, not a house. I knew this was I knew this because this is where my uncle who had no kids I took it over. I said, hey, this is mine. And guess what? It's in the family. And guess what? When I'm ready to go, it goes to one of my kids. And I told him not to sell this house. Keep it for the equity. You know what I mean?
That's smart.
Because we need to start passing on things to the next generation as well.
Facts.
Instead
Facts.
of going
That's smart.
instead of going to as soon as a house ant dies and everybody's like, no one wants to touch it. I'm saying
Yep.
that's the stupidest thing in the world. Sell it to We Buy Homes. That little plaque that's on the thing. That's a
Hold on.
predatory. You're getting
Yep.
bottom.
Does comprehending a transaction of acquiring property, does that assist in helping a
No.
community to do better, or no?
No.
Well, it gives
Jesus
it gives the
Christ.
community identity. When you
What do you mean
know
no?
the people in your neighborhood, you
I'm gonna let
know
him
that
finish.
you know the people. Like if we owned a corner store and we know Mr. Jones owns that store, you can send your kid over there to sweep up Mr. Jones' front for $20. You know what I mean? And guess what? It's not somebody cousin from Korea doing it. You know what I mean? And you have people and it also gives the impression we can be businessmen. We can be a part of our community. You know, like Mr. Jones knows that your sister is sick, so he's like, "You don't need that. I'll give you some line of credit." You know why? Because you have familiarity with the families in the areas too. When we own our own community, if I go to Port Richmond, I'm going to find Polish people owning their stores. True that. If I go to Mayfair, there's barely any poppy stores in Mayfair. There's barely any. Go to Roxborough. You see any Asian stores in Roxborough? Hell no.
It's
No, not really. You have the Chinese food, but when it comes down to the neighborhood store, no. You go to South Philly, you're gonna find Italians still selling there from the delis.
You been all around town,
This is my city, and I claim my city, and I came back to my city because guess what? Go Birds.
You did say you're an alderman at the beginning. I did
Yes,
catch
I
that,
am.
correct,
I'm an
right?
alderman. I'm an alderman in Germantown, correct?
So that means you've allowed yourself to educate yourself in the foundation of civics for that particular position, correct?
I believe in being part of being local and being part of. I have no ambition becoming more than just an alderman.
Got you. Now that position as alderman, that's something that is absolutely a legislated position or
Yes,
ordained
I have to
position,
go. I
correct?
get voted in every 4 years.
Okay, so with that being said, your success as an alderman, is it contingent upon you absolutely comprehending the foundation of your duties?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Can we apply that same logic to acquiring property?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. Somebody has some sense. Thank you, Mr. Bowen.
Are you speaking about me when you saying that I don't have sense?
I complimented Mr. Bowen
Hit
on
dog
having
go
good
holler.
sense.
Hit dog go holler.
Can you repeat
Hit
what you
dog
said?
go holler.
I said,
I'm not hit. I'm just trying to,
thank
because
you,
I
Mr.
wanted
Bowen.
to.
Someone has sense. That's it, because he was speaking. I'm not
Anytime you
deferring
go
to
into an
anyone
endeavor, I
else.
believe if you're going to
No,
try to
Duty
make
not
But
trying to
it
beef with
implied
you.
that you was. But back
No,
when
Duty don't
you
want to beef.
when you was speaking on acquiring property, the only reason why I said no was because most houses, when they when most people inherit properties here in Philadelphia, it's not just about just being able to get the property. Also, people don't have the resources or the know-how to rebuild these properties.
What was the
Like,
second
that's
thing you
why I
said they
said
don't
no.
have? They don't have the what? What's the second thing?
Resources,
No, that's the second thing you said. What's the second thing you said? I'm asking. That was the
know-how.
first. The know-how. Okay. So if the know-how is a prerequisite condition to being effective, let me ask my question again then. Would that be primary and paramount to have in one's knowledge base before acquiring property?
The answer is
Yes
yes.
or
What you
no?
can't hear what you keep saying?
I don't know, but that question just confused the hell out of me.
Yeah, I'm
I ain't
confused
gonna
I'm
too.
lie.
asking
The answer
if
is yes. What, y'all can't hear what
thank
he
you,
keeps saying?
Well,
thank
motherfucker,
I'm
you.
gonna be honest. The
hold on,
way he
wait.
speak, I
Do you just
don't.
tell me
It's
sound
hard
He
for me
stupid?
to
just
follow.
he just got an
So clearly,
irritating
I
way
don't
of
give a fuck
saying
what
it.
the fuck you said. Shut the fuck up. Clearly, I said I'm confused, so clearly, motherfucker,
All
I
right,
didn't
Crave,
get
I
it.
got you, Crave. I got you. What I'm saying is, right, if I wanted to learn to do something, do I go about it based off of me just having an interest, or do I do my due diligence and respect those that are in that position or haven't been in that position before me, and I make sure I comprehend the foundation of it first so that I can be effective and successful? That's what my question was based on.
I mean, I think it should be both of them. I mean, the part of it being the second part is because it is your interest. So, I mean, they go both ways.
Indeed, bro.
Eh,
I was just speaking on the spectrum of it all. You
Well, I
know,
believe if you're going to be, especially when you're going to invest yourself financially into a situation, you would like to understand completely and actually do your diligence and do homework on the ideas of what you're doing, what you're supposed to be doing. That's just common sense. I would not go into any type of endeavor, especially when it comes to property, as a novice. I have to like we have all the information with a keystroke to start to learn.
We gotta know how to distribute that information. Stop saying phrases like "do for self" because nothing's ever self done. Like everything that you see around you, it took multiple people to build,
Yes,
multiple
I agree.
minds to construct.
I
Do for
applaud
self
that
is
statement.
what they tell you so that you just divide from your brother and divide from
mm-hmm.
your sister.
Absolutely.
So
also, when I was speaking, I wasn't just speaking
Money
on
isn't a
having the
resource.
know how, I was speaking on having the resources, such as having the money. That's all I was saying.
Well, the one thing
money
about the
isn't a
United States,
resource.
I wasn't specifically talking to you. I wasn't specifically talking to anybody on the panel. I was
No,
talking,
what he's saying is not
speaking in
true.
general, because it seemed like people, what I'm saying is so controversial or so unheard
No,
of.
none of you saying is. I'm
I
just
think you have
saying.
a point. I think you have a point, ma'am. But the thing is, if you want the one thing about the United States, because I've been to other countries, if you want something, the resources are available if you're willing to take predatory things. Um, that's the difference. Uh, why is other people getting better deals than our own people?
Because we don't have the same community other people have. Like, yes,
Well, the
resources
thing
such as
is, it
monies,
wasn't the
yes.
Koreans who gave away the loans. It was the United States government that gave these loans. It
I'm not
wasn't.
talking about loans specifically. That's not what I'm
Yes.
just saying. I'm saying the layers of it all, the layers of resources. Say me personally get what is it? Get inherit a house, right?
Yeah.
I may not have the resources in order to oversee this house
The house
um
itself is a resource.
being
Money,
rebuilt in order for me
the
to
house
live in
is
it.
the
Like,
resource.
that's what I'm saying, layers as in
That is
resources.
the resource.
Like,
But
I
the
may not
house
have the
itself is a
time
The
resource.
house
or the
itself is
money to
The
put
house
into
is the
this house.
resource.
house is the resource, ma'am.
That is
If
the
you receive the
resource.
house, you can start putting. You can start putting. You can start
That's not
Oh,
what
yeah,
I'm
baby,
saying.
everything good
I'm
for you.
not saying that. I'm not speaking on money. I'm not speaking on
Okay.
having the
Okay.
money
I
to
understand. I understand.
build the house, build up the house. That's not what I'm saying.
You
I'm
don't need a
saying
community to build
resources
a
as
house.
in community.
You
I
hire
may
this
not even have the
contractor. You don't need
community
a
to go
community to build it.
get
The
this house built.
contractor.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
don't need a
It's
community
layers
to
to
build the
resources.
house.
That's what I'm saying.
You hire this contract work. You don't need a community to build it. You
You're not
contract it out.
understanding what I'm saying. I'm not talking about
What do
going to
you
get
mean?
a contractor. You can go and get a contractor, and the contractor don't need me to be there to build the house. What I'm saying is, I'm not dumb enough to say, oh, let me just go ahead and go about my business and live in this house at this time and just go ahead and let the contractor build up my house that I inherited. No, I'm saying I still gotta go back and check on my house. That's what I'm saying. Like, I may not even have, and then in the black community, like, even when you get a contractor, 9 times out of 10, you gotta look over their shoulder 24/8.
Attention.
So
Or inherit a
So wait,
house.
why would you go? Why would you invest into a house you don't have time to
No, she
attend
said
to?
she said inherit. She was talking about
Or
that was
inherit
my
inherit,
a
point
home.
inherit
with
a
the whole
house where
housing,
you make the time to
whole
do it because that's a
inheritance
resource.
conversation. That was my point.
That's,
I don't. If you inherit a house, then you make the
if you don't
time
hold
Hold
for
the
it
on.
because
house,
that's a
Off duty.
resource.
Off duty.
Yes.
What was your
That's
question? Because I'm kind of losing it a little bit. Because
I
If
know.
you on
All
hard
right, so
I'm trying to
Take a
explain
deep
my
breath.
point as to why I
yeah,
said
I'll
what I
I'll
said
frame it.
before
I'll
and why
frame
I'm
it to
saying
what
it.
you're asking. Is it Talish or
It's
Talish?
tallish.
All
That's
right, Talish.
childish.
What
Child.
I'll frame it to what you're saying, right? Because the perspective you're bringing, I know Mr. Bowen has sparked it. In terms of inheritance, right? I get what you're saying. So you inherit something, say it needs to be refurbished or it needs to, I forgot, remodeled, right?
Right.
And you're saying that if you need some finances to do it, I think what was said was if the house was looked at like an asset. I think that's what Mr. Bowen was saying. I think Garzon was saying too, that it's an asset, and if one knew how to use that asset in a way to draw equity out of that and you borrow against that asset, you see what I'm saying, then you can do what you need to do or whatever and fixing it up or whatever and living in it. However, to speak to what you're saying as far as what if you inherit the house but you ain't got a whip to get to it, you gotta catch the bus, different things. I
Exactly.
think that's what I'm hearing you saying too.
Exactly. I'm
That's
not
going to be
just
the
saying to
determining
have the
factor
money.
of
I'm
the
saying to
person,
have the resources
the
to
person's
live in that house,
wherewithal or resistance
That's
or
what's going
knowledge
to be the determining factor
to
about
of
be
the
able to
to
even
person,
live
make
in
that
that
a
house.
beneficial
the
situation
person's
for them.
wherewithal or
That's gonna be up to
resistance
them. I mean,
or knowledge base
that's
on how to
out of
make that
one's
a beneficial
control.
situation
I
for
mean,
them.
Hmm.
That's going to be up to them. I mean,
that's not
that's out of one's control. We in terms of the conversation we're having, that's not
I feel
really
like
a.
it was completely within the conversation we're having because we're talking
okay.
about
Well,
black
what
people
about black people who
and
can't
versus in my
build a house?
There,
understanding versus
Like not every black
other.
person,
okay, but
not
what
every
about
black
black
person
people
is
who
in a
can't
position
um,
or in a bad
build up a
position.
house and get it
If
to
you're
make it like
inheriting a
not every
house,
Can
black
you repeat
person
yourself? Because I'm
not
kind
every
of
black person is in the position or in a bad position.
if
Like
you're
if
inheriting
you're
a
I'm
house
inheriting a
not
house,
saying that, but
and
I'm
you know you
saying
can't take care of it, I'm pretty
it's a
sure you
factor
have
for
family members.
majority.
I'm pretty sure you have other
if
people
you're
that were
inheriting the
inheriting things
house
around that person
and
as
you
well.
know you can't take
That's
care
how
of
you
it,
build a
I'm
community.
pretty
You
sure
go
you
to those
have family
people
members.
that
I'm
are
pretty sure you have
surrounding
other
that
people that were
situation.
inheriting
You don't
things
just say,
around
"Oh,
that
I can't
person as
do it," and
well.
just throw your
You
hands up in
that's
the
how
air
you
and give
build a
up.
community. You go to those people that are surrounding that situation. You don't just say, "Oh, I can't do it," and just throw your hands up in the air and give
That's
up.
not what I'm saying. I'm saying most people that are able, most black people that are able to inherit
How did they
their
inherit the house?
family member's house or whatever
How did they inherit the house?
don't have that community.
So
Simply,
How
so
did they
simply.
Talish,
inherit the house?
Their
What
loved
did you
Talish.
one,
say?
How did they inherit
their
the
loved one
house?
passed it
Oh
down,
my!
right?
Well, you just said
Their
you can
I'm
aunt
go
or
to
their
saying
other
if you
family
got
members
something,
their
and
loved
speak about
if
one,
you
how
got
they
something passed down to
their
you,
loved
inherited
you
one
their
have
house.
passed it
someone care
down,
Some
enough
right?
people
in
don't
your
have
family
that
to give it
community.
to you,
That's
right?
most people
I'm just
don't.
saying if
Most
you
black
got
people don't
something
have
Okay,
that.
that means
if
there's
you got
people
something passed
surrounding
down
that
to you in your family,
situation
that means someone
that care
cared enough
about you.
in your
So
family to give it to you,
you
right?
talk it out with those
Absolutely,
people.
Okay, then that means there's people surrounding that situation that care about you. So
absolutely.
you talk it out with those people.
If you
So
don't, then
Also,
Talish,
you
Talish, what
go
also, there's
to learning
also the
resources.
other
You
side of it
learn,
where
you
you're
gather
inheriting a
skills,
house
you
and you
gather
don't have
knowledge.
nobody else
You
around you.
don't just
If
say
you
throw your
don't,
hands
then
up there. Let me
you
Google, let
go
me
to
research some
learning
things.
resource.
Let me
You
learn some
learn.
things about it.
You gather skills. You gather knowledge. You don't just say throw your hands up in the air. Let
I
me
mean, but
Google. Let me
you're saying black
research some
people,
things.
you're
Let me
trying to
learn some
say
things
black people
about
are
it.
doomed. They
I'm
can't
not
do.
saying
What
this
do you
throw
mean
your
can't
hands up
do
in
it?
the
You
air.
can.
I mean, but you're saying
I'm
black people.
saying
You're
most
You
people
trying to
learn it.
say
can't
black
just
people are
can't do it.
doomed.
That's
They
what I'm
can't
saying.
do. What do you mean can't do it? You can.
In my area, there
Are you
are
saying black
You
people are
learn it.
dumb and they can't?
Oh my
Are you saying
God.
black
I'm
people
not
can't
saying
dumb?
learn it.
You
Okay,
can't
learn it,
learn at
whatever.
work. You can't
Some
learn
people
when you
don't
get off
have the
of work.
community to
You got
go
you work.
Are you
being
You
able
saying
work.
to
black
learn
people
it.
are
Some people got
dumb
to
and
get
they
up and
can't
go to
Are you
work.
saying black
Some
You
people
people,
can't
can't
learn in
dumb?
between taking
You
care
what?
of
can't
kids.
learn
Your
at
kids
work.
ain't
You
hard
can't
to
learn
take
when you get
care
off
of.
of work. You work 24
No,
You
because
just
hours.
maybe
making
I got kids to
excuses.
take
You
care
sound like
of.
a big. You just
You
making
can't
excuses.
learn in between taking care of kids. The kids ain't
Hey,
hard to
hey,
No,
La
take
because
Mama.
care
maybe
of.
I
Hey, La
got to go
Mama.
to school.
Hey, La Mama.
You
Listen,
just
listen,
making
Tyler. Hold on,
excuses. You sound like a big. You
wait.
just
Hold on,
making excuses.
I'm not trying to say victim
Wait,
mentality. I'm
Tyler,
just saying it's a spectrum.
listen, because check this out, because I think you, right, spectrum, very small spectrum. And another thing, you can't speak for everybody's situation due to the fact of it might be 15 girls. Out of those 15, 15, only 3 out of those 15 got kids and are going to go through the
Man,
exact
there are
issues that you're
plenty of
bringing
women
up.
that have
What
But
about
I
kids.
the
feel
other
like I could say
12?
vice versa for
What about,
what you're trying to say.
no, which is true,
Man, there are
what is the
plenty of
numbers on
women
that?
that have
I really don't. I
kids.
just really think it would be the
Women
way I'm seeing
today
it versus the
buy
other way.
homes.
I
Women
don't
today
think there's a lot
buy
of women that
homes.
would be in a
Women
position where
today
they
are
wouldn't be able to
buying the
figure out
most homes.
that
Women
there, especially
today
a
buy
house.
home. Women
I
Yeah,
today
feel
no,
like
buy
it's a
Hold on.
50
homes.
50
Hold
chance.
on.
That's just
Black
my
Women
not
women
at
today
opinion.
are
all.
today.
No,
buying the
I feel
most
like it's a
that
50
homes.
50 chance.
Can,
and,
can,
That's just
and
my
can
you
we
had
can
opinion.
about
we
to
get
have
this
your
down?
opinion, and I
Hold
can't knock you
on.
for it, but
Hold
I
on.
just don't think
Black
that's not
women
realistic.
today.
I just
I
can't
just
see
don't,
how
Can we
you
you know.
get
can
this down
disregard
right
it
now?
Can
Black
we
as a
can we
whole.
get
black
I'm
this
not
women
down?
are
disregarding it,
purchasing
but
homes
once
today.
again, I can't sit
So
here and
they're
worry about
learning
everybody's
how to
situation.
purchase homes. They're
Can we get
learning
this
how to.
down right now?
I'm not saying
Can y'all
worry
hear
Black
about
me?
women
everybody's
are
situation. I'm
purchasing
saying
Are
homes
y'all
it
today.
could
listening?
be
So they're
somebody's
learning how
Like
to
situation.
black
purchase
women are
It
homes.
buying
can
homes
be,
Learning
but
today.
to
So
once
people are
again,
figuring it
Can y'all
out.
hear
They
that's
see
me?
something to
more
figure it out.
information.
Yeah,
They
we
have
hear
Y'all
you. We
kids.
just
listening?
talking
They're
over you.
single moms. They're
We were
buying
just kind
homes.
of
Like
just
black
talking
women
over
are
you.
So
buying
it's
homes
not
today. So people are
impossible.
figuring it out. It's not
It's
hard
just
information. They have kids. They're single moms and they're buying
like
homes.
you.
So it's not impossible. It's
No,
just
I know that this college is making it harder than what it is.
I'm
like
not
you
making it harder than what it is.
Good
I'm
Do the
morning,
just
work.
Josh.
Do the work.
I'm just saying
No,
from
Put in
yeah,
the
I
effort.
understand what
experience.
you're
Put in the
saying,
effort.
but
I'm
once
saying from
again,
experience because
do
I've
the
seen it.
work. Do
I
the
was just, I'm
work.
gonna say just put in as
I'm
much
saying
work
Put
as
from
you
in the
can.
experience.
effort. Put
That's
in the
And
all.
listen,
effort.
at the end of the day, try.
It's
At least
plenty
try.
plenty of times
College.
people in my
Listen,
family could have got a house or whatever.
listen though,
Like
but listen. And if they didn't get it, then I mean it wasn't meant for them. At the end of the day,
You
all I
need to
can tell
listen to
you is
some
try,
Leah.
baby. That's it. Try as hard as you fucking can. That's it.
Tallest.
That's all.
So Tallest,
You need to listen to some Leah.
what do you think? What idea do you
Get
think
back
you
up
could
and try
share
again. Try
to
again.
foster, you know what I mean, a means so that the community can be educated in things so they can be able to keep a house they inherited? What do you think would be a great idea to foster that kind of community?
firstly, what is it? I believe people should when people come and ask people questions, they should be open or honest enough to give answers or
Hmm.
give resources. If you can't give me the answer, please try to give me a resource.
All
Because
right,
that's where I think the lack is. I'm pretty
got you.
Yeah,
sure it's
no,
people
I
out
What
can
here
what do
definitely
you
looking
agree to
think
for
that.
is a resource?
resources,
Motherfuckers
but
Name
really
three
a
resources you
lot of
think would be
people in
good
the
for the black
community
community.
don't like to.
give up nothing. Don't
Yeah,
What do you
they like
think
the
is a resource? Name three resources you think would be good for the black community to have.
I feel like what is it? Childcare for one,
I said
because
resource.
yeah,
Resource
you
is
could a
somewhere you
family
can go
member,
and
a
pull
daycare
money
service,
out of.
whatever, but some type of.
Like
I said
I feel like
resource.
that's where what.
what?
Resource
No,
is
no,
somewhere you
this is.
can go
I'm
and pull
telling you
money
what
out
I'm
of.
talking about.
no, not
Like
necessarily.
No, it's
I'm
not.
telling you what I'm
Who the
talking
hell
about.
told
yeah,
you
A
Like
that?
I
Where the
said,
resource
hell
is
you
like
from?
I can
no,
me
go
no,
to
going in the
Wait,
I'm
refrigerator
wait.
and
telling
I
you
know
grabbing
what
the
damn
I'm
well.
oil.
talking
land.
about.
I know I'm high, but I ain't
Okay,
that damn
What are
high.
you?
I
What
know
you
I'm
damn
said?
well I
telling
ain't
you
just
what
for
I'm
that.
talking about. That's what a
property.
resource is.
Yes,
I
it
can
is.
go to it and
Goods
I
and
can extract money out
services.
of it.
These
Land,
are
Huh?
resources.
okay,
That's not what a
property,
resource is.
Infrastructure.
Is he all right?
property. Yes, it is. Goods and
I'm,
I know
services.
y'all hearing this shit.
These
I
are
know I ain't tripping.
Exactly.
resources.
So what are
I
you
mean,
talking
that's an
about?
asset.
I said a
Infrastructure.
service.
Dead ass. So you ain't hear this
no, but
motherfucker.
that's
I
what
mean, yeah,
that's
that's
what I
an
mean.
asset. I'm not lying. I mean, I can see he's not lying in terms of asset,
No, I
but
know he's
what
not lying.
she
In some
No,
type of
but
way, he's right.
but
You
that's
know
what I
damn well
mean.
that ain't the resources we
M-
supposed to
no,
be
that's
talking
not what
Wait,
she
about.
maybe
talking about. That's
I'm
not what
wrong
Mind
with
the
the
Tall is
fuck
talking about.
off.
resources.
Yeah,
So
you're right. Tall is
Well,
just talking about.
this is what I'm proposing. This in my area. This is what I got a I got a pipeline to city council since I'm an alderman, and I'm constantly throwing out the ideas of opening up libraries in our area.
Word.
I've
sorry,
I
can
like
got
can
that.
I ask a question?
I like
Library is a
that.
resource.
Can
You're
I ask a question
extracting
real fast, Mr.
information.
Bowen?
yes,
Is the library not a
You're
resource?
extracting
Or I'm
information out
library
of
is
it.
a
That's what a
resource.
oh,
Sure
library
okay,
It's a
that's
is.
does.
exactly
Get,
what
resource.
I
You're
was
get,
extracting
confused.
Within
get
a
his
information.
ass
can I
tallest.
say
Get
something,
his
please?
ass tallest.
You're
Within a
extracting
library,
information out
you
of
can
it. That's
have
what a
an
library
employment
That's
does.
agency. You can have
But
have
when I said daycare as a
A bitch
resource,
did all
it was
that.
a
A bitch did
resource.
all that. Yeah, a bitch did
That's
all
You
that.
that's
already got
free
all
Like
the
it,
Wi-Fi.
definition of
You got
resource.
free Wi-Fi. You can have
The library has
employment
resources in it you can go get
employment
knowledge
center within the
from. I don't think
library.
I know
Right.
the
The
definition of
library has
resource.
multiple resources.
Multiple
the
resources.
Where
library
do you
has resources in it. You
where
can
do
go
you
get
where do you
knowledge.
what are you
So
extracting
when
from
I said,
child care?
am I like a chicken head or something? Like
no, you
Read
on
the
point.
Nah,
He
definition.
just
he's establishing.
he doing all
off
that.
What are
duty.
you
Am I like
extracting from
maybe
child
I didn't
care?
understand his
You
question.
Nah,
understand?
Maybe you
You
nah,
need to
you
reword your
on
Read the
point.
question.
definition
You
of
on point.
resource.
I think Talish is saying, like, in terms of when she said childcare. See, the first image that came to my head when you said that, Talish, was like, I do recognize, like, when certain communities have children, it's usually a group of women that
Right.
help them to be able to acclimate postpartum. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Not
Right. And
saying
we ain't
not
got
saying
that
that
no
they
more.
have a not saying that they have a postpartum disorder. I'm saying that after having a baby is termed postpartum. And usually in certain communities, there
Yes.
are groups of women who help to facilitate that mother getting reacclimated to herself while at the same time having to breastfeed and all these other things. So I do get that having that kind of resource, because it will allow the mother
That's
to reacclimate in a way, and maybe even those women will take on, hey, you go and do whatever you need to do
That's
while we take
called
care of the
pulling
children, and you're
resources.
clear that
That's
they're not
called
going to
pulling
do something
resources together to
untowards to
form
your
that.
child or
So
children
that
while you're
comes from
absent.
a
So
different.
Thank you
Hell
for
yeah.
explaining
that's
what I was
called
trying to
pulling
say.
Hell
No,
yeah.
no, no,
resources.
I'm
That's
not. I'm
called
really
pulling
not. I'm
resources
really not.
together to form
Really
that.
not.
So
Oh
that
Really
comes
not.
from
my
that
You
God.
different.
gotta
Nah, he
pull
making shit
What
harder
are
than
you
resources
what it
talking
is,
No,
man.
about?
together
no,
to
Listen,
no. I'm
listen,
form
not.
that.
listen.
I'm
What are
really
you
Listen,
not.
talking
listen,
about?
listen, listen.
Another
Listen,
thing
I'm
check
really
is
this out,
not.
Tallest.
I'm
Tallest,
really
listen.
not.
I'm finna
You
tell
gotta
you,
pull
I'm not
resources together.
portraying
Don't
nothing.
even,
I'm
Tallest, don't even
I'm
feed no
adding to
attention
the
to that
point.
shit. He making
Cause
it
like
harder than
I
what
feel
the
No,
like
fuck
you
it
being
I'm
is.
not.
Listen,
Y'all
contrarian
Tallest.
just not
Listen,
contrarian
let me
at
tell
this
listening.
you.
I'm
point.
not
Listen,
Why?
you
portraying
on point.
nothing.
You know what you're
How
talking
am
about,
I making
Tallest.
your
Adding to
brain
the
You
hurt?
making it
point.
harder than what the
I'm
fuck it is.
No,
I'm
I'm
telling you, you
not.
can
Please,
have a
You
lot of
please
are
great
though.
listen,
Because you
man.
childcare.
ex-
I'm
For real,
telling
you
you,
cause you
you
making
can
actually
my
have
just
brain hurt.
you
water and
How
You
would
blatantly
making
you
my
be
denied
brain
that
hurt.
I
aware?
was even
electricity
talking
and
about
other
resources.
resources.
I'm telling you, you can have a
Wi-Fi,
library in a
childcare.
childcare. I'm telling you, you
You
can
got to
have
pull
water
resources
and other
together.
and electricity and other
But
See,
resources,
were
food,
you
you
not
got to pull
saying what I
Wi-Fi
was
resources
in a
saying
together.
But once
childcare.
again, you
You
going
got to
into
pull
it too
resources
That's what
deeply,
I'm
together.
sir.
saying. That's it.
Garzan,
What was the
Garzan,
question?
listen.
Food. You got to pull resources
Garzan, you
together.
making it
okay, can
harder
you
than
answer
I
what
my
it
didn't
is,
question
say
then?
what.
though.
I didn't
That's all
say
I'm
that.
saying.
Can you
I
answer my
said,
question
what
then?
are the
literally
What
in
was
our
three
the
community,
question?
resources that
Why
for
Black
did you make it
zero
seem like what
interest
I was saying
loans.
was
need?
wrong?
We
I
need
didn't
zero
say
interest
what I
loans.
didn't say that.
That's not what you
I
said?
said, what are the three
Because
resources
they'll
that black
that
people
that's
you think need
that's
in
what
the community?
correlates.
But
I
when I
say
stated
zero
one of
interest
them
That's
loans
and
to
didn't even get to the
revitalize
next
them.
one, you
Because
said
they'll
what I was saying was a
that's
what is
I,
it?
that's what
What he say I said
formulates
off duty?
Yeah, he was
that's
he was he was saying
I'm
that
looking
the
for a
child care
basic,
thing
like a
isn't a
basic
resource in
resource.
I
terms of what answer he's
Like
looking for. I
land.
think he's
Land
Oh,
is a
looking
okay.
for
resource.
an
So what
asset
answer
I'm
were
looking
you
for a
So
were
we
you
need the
basic
land
like a
first
wait,
basic
before we
wait,
get
wait,
the
wait,
child
wait,
resource.
care
wait.
or the
Can you
land.
rephrase your
Like
question
land. Land is a
in
Okay,
order
resource.
for me to give
so
you the answer that you
okay,
want?
We need the land
say
first
it one
before we
more
put the
time.
Can
child
you
care with the
rephrase your
What
land.
question in order for me to
resources
give you
do
the
we
answer that you want?
Okay,
need in the black
so
community?
okay.
The top
I
three
have to say it one more
resources
time.
in order
Yes,
so
for
we
real,
can
cause you
What
have,
aggravating the bitch.
child
resources
care
do we
24/7. In
need in
order
the
that we can
black
have,
community? You think top
mental
three resources in
facilities
order so that
for
we can
broken
have,
families
child care
or
24/7, in order that we
people
can
trying to get
have,
into society.
mental
What resources do you think we
facilities
need to
for
put
broken
that together?
families or
All right.
people trying to get in
I think
society.
I got. Okay, I
What
think I got what
resources do
you.
you think we need
I
to
think I
put that
got what you
together?
Job
wanted. The
fairs,
answers
one.
you wanted.
Boom.
You said
I
Somebody can
say,
say
childcare.
it never.
Okay,
well,
that's a
guess what?
resource.
If we had affordable childcare, that's more money into people's pockets anyway.
You
So
said
you'd want
child
to do,
care?
yeah.
Okay. That's a
And we
I
also
resource.
need zero interest loans, not only for businesses but for real estate in our areas to bring back our communities, to bring back the people from our not to gentrify, but to bring back people who graduate from college and other business owners who want to come back into communities they grew up in. Second thing we do. Another thing
I
we need to do. Another thing to do is that we have plenty of real estate in our black community that can be considered abandoned homes. We have the incentive for people to come in and not
Okay,
gentrify, but bring our people back to take over these homes that are abandoned in our area.
So like
okay.
a program for like rebuilding houses and stuff like that,
Rebuilding houses,
or
saying,
what is it?
and
I forget. Never mind.
one thing I argue with within one thing I have been arguing with a certain city councilman is we should be able to police our own neighborhoods. Why are people from
Boom.
Mayfair cops and Roxborough cops in a Germantown neighborhood? They're not part of our community. community, they police our community. But if we can get our people to become police officers, or like say, if you want to police, you have to live in the neighborhood that you're policing. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
I'm not to
Get that.
deflect on what you were saying, but I think it's a reason why they don't want us to do that.
Why?
It
What?
is.
What do you think the reason is?
I don't think they want us to like let me find the words. They don't want us to what is it? What is it? What is it?
There's
Become what
plenty
is
of
it? A
dirty
dirty
black
cop or
cops
something? Like they don't
already.
even want us to give us the opportunity to be a dirty cop
Yeah,
or
It ain't even you talking
look the
about
other
dirty
way
cop,
when it
bro.
comes
There's
to
plenty of
You
dirty
talking about
black cops
you talking
already.
about any type of power.
there was a black cop
You
yeah,
talking about dirty
already
cop.
black
If they
cops.
don't
yeah,
want to have that type of power, baby,
No,
they
yeah,
wouldn't
she's
yeah.
even
right. She's
please.
right about that because
But guess what?
there was a guy, there
Police
was a
officer
black
in
cop that was
Philadelphia
But they
only
are
try to
different.
say
hiring black
they'll
officers.
they'll try to say we'll try to become a dirty
Yeah,
cop
we need
or
an
try
all
to
black.
sneak in
We need an
drugs
all
because we
black
have some
police
type of
force.
authority. When in all actuality, we'll just
Baby, they could do that now. We're stopping them
Yeah,
now.
But
we need an
right.
that's
But
all
what the
what I'm
black.
trying
Irish
to
We
That's
need
why
an
say,
did.
they
all black
That's what
no,
the
but
police
we're
force.
Irish
stopping them
did.
now.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. That's what the Irish did. Look at their community. Look at the areas they live in. They were there. Every cop that I know has an Irish last name, and they're coming from areas of Longcrest. They're coming from Mayfair. They're coming from Roxborough. These places. And by the way, you don't think they're dirty? How can you have a house here and then have a house in Florida
The
if you're
cop,
a beat cop?
so the police is a resource. The emergency
Think about that.
services is a resource.
Yeah, yeah.
We have our own
The cop.
emergency
I mean, for the
services.
police
I
is a
think that's
resource.
very vital.
The emergency services is a resource. We have our own emergency services. I think that's a very vital
I
one.
feel like in addition to policing and emergency services, I feel like we need to have our own type of mental health emergency service
We need and we also we
because
are
the black
involved with
community
produce
loves to
desert.
deny that we have some type of mental health
Our
crisis.
food is poison. I talk about this all the time. We need our own produce areas within our black community. You go to North Philly, you can't find one good bit of produce, good fruit produce in North Philly. They're produce deserts. We need to be starting. We need to have a pipeline of good, fresh fruit and vegetables and
Fresh
non
meat.
meat that is not filled with pesticide. I mean, not filled with steroids and other
Yeah, it's getting bad.
it is bad. I let me tell you, I lived in Mozambique for about 2 years. I taught in Mozambique. Yeah, it was impoverished, but guess what? Their food was healthy. People were you could see it in their the people were healthy because the food was healthy. You know what I mean? We
Yeah,
look, you walk down the streets in our neighborhood, you see people with bad skin and teeth falling out. That's not how our people look. Our teeth are better than European teeth. But why is our teeth falling out? Because our food is poisoned. That's what I say this all the time. And another thing, this sounds I'm working with this one guy right now to try to decriminalize prostitution. I said, "Yeah, that
Um,
sounds weird, doesn't it?
Nope.
But guess
wait,
what?
what?
I'm trying to decriminalize.
Decriminalize.
Hey
Uh,
Bowen, can I just elaborate on what you just said?
Yeah,
I lived in New York all my life. I moved out to Florida 5 years ago. I buy my meat straight from the farm over here.
Who's a black woman hater? That's a mod.
yeah. And guess what? Your life is a lot better. You feel a lot better, don't you?
What? My whole life changed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My skin complexion just cleared up. I had pimples all my life. Everything is gone. You know what I
Everything is
mean?
gone.
Because
And you know
the
what?
crap that you
But
eat.
if you go, you, but because we can't afford Trader Joe's. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? We can't
And believe it
afford
or
Trader
not,
Let
Joe's.
alone Trader Joe's
There's
ain't
no Trader
nowhere near
Joe's in our
these
area.
communities.
Bowen,
So
Bowen, and also you got to understand when you buy off the farm, it's cheaper.
It's cheaper.
You know
You
what I mean?
got that. And guess what? Pennsylvania has tons of farms that we can be utilizing. But
Go straight
no,
to the farms, man.
they don't
Don't
let us use our farmlands the way they supposed to be used though.
listen.
no.
Don't use Walmart. Don't use Trader Joe's. Don't use none of that crap. Go straight to the farmers. They got it. They already got a stand. Everything's in the freezers. You go there. Remember, meat can be last for 6, 7, up to 2, 3 years if you freeze it. You know what I mean? There's so about 5, 7, 8 years of steaks. You can have some beautiful steaks. I mean, get a little expensive the more years that has. But let me tell you something. You can go walk in there and get yourself a good 20, 30
There's a
pieces.
lot of common sense things we could be doing within our community, like
Exactly.
policing our community, like uh,
Planting
having rec
seeds.
centers. Like what happened to the public pools? They're all gone. You know what I mean?
man,
Like
fuck the public pool.
After school programs.
That
The food
bacteria
security
infested
let
issue
me tell
is
you,
tank.
based on
Swimming
not
is
planting
a
seeds.
swimming is a resource.
Where I'm from, we don't even got backyards or front yards, so
Yeah, but the thing
You
is,
don't
that
got
doesn't mean
backyards or front yards.
So you got windows, you got plastic bottles you can cut open and make little terrariums, maybe start sprouting things
you can
that
grow
way.
you can
You can
grow
get green onion, cut it, and then
tomatoes
save it
on
so
your
it can grow
porch. You
back.
can grow tomatoes. By the way, all these abandoned lots should be turned into gardens. We can do that. You know,
And the issue you got going on, Mr. Bowen, since I heard you say Camden, and that is, I know that's 15 minutes across the bridge from Philly for New
yeah,
Jersey. That is,
that's where I teach. Yeah,
I get why you're bringing up the police issue because you have a menace by the name of
Sadie's.
Dennis Bonino,
Dennis
who
Benito.
is the founder of Street Cop Training, and is the reason why people are in these uniforms abusing Pennsylvania v. Mims and Terry versus Owens to help better the stock in Civics Works.
Let,
CXW is
do you
the
know how many
private prison
kids?
corporation.
You know how many kids that I know who benefited from Job Corps became plumbers, electricians, and guess what? It is gone now. This administration got rid of it, but it was helping our community because guess what? Ma'am, you got a house you need to fix. There was somebody in the area who was an electrician and they learned through Job Corps. You know what I mean? That's gone now. You know, the vocational schools in Philadelphia, there's only 9 of them in the entire city of Philadelphia. One